Hello, my name is Morgan Parvell, and today we're presenting on the topic of unintended pregnancies and the associated public health issues and solutions in 3 different countries. I'm presenting it as a Ignite presentation. I also do have a cold, so I apologize for my voice. Introduction to the issue. Unintended pregnancies occur when conception takes place and the pregnancy is either unwanted or mistimed, either earlier or later than intended. Unintended pregnancies can lead to negative health outcomes for the mother and the child, such as lack of prenatal care. Globally, rates of unintended pregnancies are higher in countries with restrictive abortion care, with an average of 79 per thousand unintended pregnancies, compared to 59 per thousand in broadly legal countries. The first country I'll be discussing is the United States. In the U.S., the overall amount of unintended pregnancies decreased from 43.3% in 2010 to 41.6% in 2019. Similarly, unintended pregnancies within the 15 to 19-year-old age group have also started a declining trend. However, with the fall of Roe v. Wade and more restrictive access to abortion care in many states, these stats could change with new data. Many models predict that even with the increase of restricted abortion care, the annual average may not decrease by a significant margin. They may actually increase and be higher in states with more accessibility to abortion care, especially if they border a state with restrictive care. Variation by state. As you can see here in this chart, although the median average in all states is 36, the South region does have a disproportionate number of states with higher unplanned pregnancies, with Maryland being at 44. How the country is finding solutions. Again, with lack of current data, with the fall of Roe v. Wade, it's hard to analyze current solutions. However, birth control and sex education are a high priority for many states and a component to try to decrease the amount of unintended pregnancies. The second country is Egypt, with a developing economy. In Egypt, the prevalence of unintended pregnancies was estimated to be 30.7% of pregnancies within the Sohag district. Compared to the U.S. percentage of 41.6%, Egypt has a considerably lower amount of unintended pregnancies. Factors such as societal stigma, though, could be a factor in the data collected. It's also illegal for abortions to take place in many regions of Egypt. Urban versus rural areas. Studies found a disproportionate amount of unwanted pregnancies within smaller communities. Within these smaller communities, there's also a higher rate of lower-level education, with 15% of people earning less than a second degree or higher education. Birth control. When surveyed to find the causes of not using birth control methods, 28% of women answered that they have fears of the side effects and potential health complications of birth control. The second highest at 27.1% is husband refusal. Potential solutions could include more sexual education, especially in small communities, media campaign and resources to help normalize birth control, family planning, and increase educations of the side effects of birth control. The third country is the United Kingdom, with a developed economy. In the UK, an estimated 36 per thousand women aged 15 to 49 have unintended pregnancies. Of this, 13 per thousand decide to obtain abortion care. Overview. Compared to the U.S., with 15.9 abortions per thousand women of reproductive age, the UK has less annual abortions on average. The UK also has laws in place to protect its citizens' abortion rights, and they also have mandatory sexual education classes. How the country is finding and implementing solutions. With the many officials in the United States taking a proactive initiative on finding solutions, they've implemented many so far, including the mandated sexual education and implementing more preconception education and family planning resources. Abortion care factors in comparison. In the UK, an estimated 47% of all pregnancies were unintended from 2015 to 2019. Out of these 47%, 36% of women decided to pursue abortion care. Overall comparison. United States has the highest percentage of unintended pregnancies, with an annual percentage of 41.6% in 2019. Egypt has the lowest at 30.7%, and the UK has an annual average of 36% of unintended pregnancies from 2015 to 2019. Overall comparisons. The UK, with its second highest annual percentage, has more resources in planning than both Egypt and the US. When taking into account abortion care, the United Kingdom also has more accessible health care and lower abortion rates than the US. Conclusion. Although unintended pregnancies will likely never be fully absent, if countries take more proactive initiatives, the numbers can be reduced, which can help women take more control over family planning and have better health outcomes. Thank you for listening.